for these tough road games.
Outside Richardson. And Bryant pulls it down.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And A-Train gets it to go.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Pirtle's checked in for Collins. Reeves is checked in for the Lakers.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Collison. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Sohan. San Antonio again missing.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
And A-Train gets it to go.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Well, San Antonio's shooting just around 26% for the game. San Antonio calls timeout.
Change my rating to 100. The first 100 player.
You deserve it, man. Pass to Sohan. Over to the wing. James brings the double team. Here's Collison, covered by MP. To halt the run. And so he draws the foul. Headed to
Great decision. You're the best ref in the league.
Second team foul.
It was a foul.
If you look at the history of the Lakers, they've always had elite big men. That tradition goes all the way back to George Mikan in the 40s. Then they had Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem, and then obviously we know what Shaq was able to do there.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
the Los Angeles Lakers, home to some of the greatest bigs of all time, Richard.
Yeah, Wilt, Kareem, Shaq, Pau Gasol, the Lake Show winning titles with those large dudes, proving that size does matter in this league.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Pass to Sohan. 4-3. And Bryant pulls it down. Bryant's got 4 rebounds now.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Richardson for 3, and Bryant pulls it down. Bryant's got his 5th rebound in this one. Step back shot, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. MP's got 45 points. San Antonio's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Collison. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Here are the Lakers now. They're on a 20-6 run. It's James on the wing. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. James has got 6 in the quarter.
I like how fast Bron makes decisions, reading the defense ahead of time, rising and shooting with confidence.
Pass to Richardson from outside the arc. Hachimura with a rebound.
He might be getting in his head a little bit, trying to get something going, but he's still scoreless in the quarter.
A-Train. Count it. Good. MP's got 47 points.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
On the wing, Richardson lets it go from deep. Rebound, the Lakers.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
And here's MP from outside. Another one goes. Incredible.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Down low. Here's Sohan. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Using his size well and putting some muscle behind his play. That's how Sohan gets to his shot inside. Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
So as we conclude the first...
Good evening, everybody. Can you guess what we're starting the show with? Wow, you guys are good. Time for the power rankings. Now, these rankings are, of course, distinct from the standings. And for an explanation of the difference, we turn to the esteemed Dr. O'Neill.
Who? Me? Ernie, you like put me... Kenny, you go.
Well, I got you, big fella. Ernie, it's a formula that, actually, I forgot as well.
Well, I'd be happy to explain it. Hey, but we're out of time. And it's a secret. And now, looking back on that first half, things were really clicking out there for the Lakers.
The offense is flowing like the Nile. They're working really well together. You have to love the shot selection. This is the way Coach drew it up.
And for their opponent, defensive adjustments sorely needed. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. At the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Johnson is out there with Jakob Poeltl, and it's Collison in at the point guard position. That's the San Antonio 5.
Los Angeles foul. Third personal foul. First team foul.
To the inside, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one. And Spurs coach Greg Popovich last season moving into first all-time for coaching wins, Greg.
That's right, B.A. I mean, all those wins coming with one organization, the Spurs. Now, when he hangs up his whistle, he'll be in the conversation for the greatest coach in NBA history. Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Well, the Spurs shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Pass to Poeltl. Davis on the double team. Back to Vassell. And the ball out of play. Lakers will have it. Collins, he's checked in for San. For the Lakers. Bryant, he's checked in for Davis. Beverly comes in for Hachimura. And MP is subbed in for Schroeder. Richardson against MP. Here's Sohan. Oh, no good! Unable to end this run. And here's MP from outside. Connects again from distance.
He just continues to rain it on them from downtown. It's again from deep.
Hey, the way he's shooting, he has a good chance to join some elite names on the list of the most threes in a single game. Richardson finds Poeltl. James brings the double team. Here's Sohan. San Antonio again missing.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Inside, here's Poeltl. Sinks that one from the post. Poeltl's got 6 points.
Yeah, great find from Sohan. This is why his guys like playing with him.
From deep, MP. That one no good. With one on the clock. That shot off. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers.
Spurs 28, the Lakers 86. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Spurs USA team. San Antonio, breathe, all right? Keldon Johnson at the line for one.
Man, there are a lot of insane records in the NBA history books. Which do you think are the most unbreakable, RJ?
Well, I've got 4 off the top of my head. The 100.
And again for 3.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Lakers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game. Good! Another from 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for 2nd in most threes in a game. The 3. Connects again from distance.
Splashes home another 3, and he moves into 2nd place with that make.
Well, you got to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going in. He just keeps raining down the threes. Outside Johnson. Will it go? It's hauled in by Beverly. MP way outside. And another one.
He's scoring at an insane level, folks. The defense powerless to slow him down.
Man, he is on a mission, closing in on 3rd place all time in scoring. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Ace.
And we'll see you at the next sporting event.
Hey, MP, you busy? Something just came up I could use your help with.
Get a corner office of my own.
Oh, that's great. I was thinking you might send a list of short, middle, and long-term. Good, MP?
I hear you, but if anyone mentions Padagas,
Fair enough. I'll connect with you tomorrow.
Let's get after it, MP.
he's gotten some good breaks, but I think he's lost good money.
Ain't ready, MP.
for teams that have gotten off to a less than ideal start to the season, Doris. When is it time to start thinking about changing strategies or even more?
Well, I think if you're a head coach or a member of the front office, it always is an opportunity to evaluate where you are, win or lose. But I think the first few months, you've got to think about, all right, is the whole group connected? Are they working toward winning? Are they being unselfish and putting the organization first? If you can answer those questions, then you can make your next move.
Greg, a big congratulations, right, to MP, now a multi-time NBA Player of the Week award recipient.
And MP continues to prove he's one of the top players in this league. You look back on the week he's had, and you can't deny he's earned it.
Here's McConnell, and Davis sends it back. And for the ball out of bounds. Here's Mathurin. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to the Clippers.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
Here's McConnell. The shot missing, and the Lakers will go the other way with it.
Boy, just 1 for 4, a little brisky right now.
The Pacers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Davis against Hield. Pass to Mathurin. Indiana moving it around. And Smith with the stuff.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy, but Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injury, so you have to mitigate ways to keep him available.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And here's MP for 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Here's McConnell, and Davis sends it back.
The incredible length of Davis, uses it to perfection to come up with the block. And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
A-Train, good.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Here's McConnell. And again, unable to change momentum here.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here. Had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a
For Indiana. And the Lakers have possession. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
They'll go small with LeBron at the 4 and Davis at the 5. Patrick Beverly out there with A-Train. And it's Walker in at the 3 slot. That's the Laker 5. Bucket is good.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
Guys, you think about this Indiana Pacers proud organization. They have not been to a conference finals since 2014. And consider when they did get into the playoffs, they were bounced in the first round several times.
Smith with a screen on Beverly. Here's Mathurin. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Just 5 to shoot. He's looking for James and finds him. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. And Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Worthy. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he's got a point, David, and we thank you for your report. Here's Mathurin. Oh, good with the triple. And for this Pacers franchise, Doris, they took a step backwards last season.
Kevin, there's no doubt about it. Their worst record in over 30 years. But you know what? I really like what they did. They shuffled the deck player-wise. They brought in a new head coach. Sometimes you have to take that step backward to go 2 steps forward.
And Turner kicks to McConnell. Smith with a screen on Walker. Here's Nesmith. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Los Angeles making a shot.
Your winner, Austin Reeves.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And here's MP for 3. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
McConnell against MP. McConnell passes to Mathurin. To the inside. Smith kicks to McConnell. Passes it to Mathurin. To end the drought. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2.
His third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Pacers, Mathurin.
And so we wrap up the first half. Lakers on top, up 11. We'll get right back to the action when we report it.
The Pacers 30.
And these guys are leading their way offensively. It's hard work doing all that scoring. Wouldn't you agree with that, Shaq?
Not for me, it wasn't. Piece of cake or barbecue.
And now switching gears to our featured game, a phenomenal first. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. A-Train has been sensational.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
On the court right now for the Pacers. Mathurin at the shooting guard. Hield is the small forward. Miles Turner out there with Smith. And it's McConnell in at the point. Pass to Mathurin. Turner with the screen. Takes the 3. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Back to MP. The three-pointer no good. Pacers trail by 14. And here's McConnell. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Hield can't hit. And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by MP.
Now that's the range of LeBron James. Like, it doesn't matter where he is on the floor, he can score it.
And this Lakers squad has a ton of talent, but some guys are well past their prime.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Whistle.
LeBron James. Defensive foul. Nice. First personal foul.
And what do you think, GA, is the next step for this Lakers team?
Coming off a championship not that long ago, young firepower is surely needed. These older guys can't carry a team like they used to.
A shot by McConnell, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And the three ball is good. And that's 31 points for checked in for the Lakers. The Pacers also with the sub. Nesmith, he's checked in for T.J. McConnell. Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Mathurin, and he banks in the layup. Mathurin's got 6.
Boy, that was a much-needed bucket in the second half. They're now 1 for 5.
MP, that's for 2. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Smith, the pass to Mathurin. Back to Smith. Lets it go with the 3. Walker with the rebound. And it's the Lakers' ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. And here's MP for 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And there's the call on A-Train. That's his first foul. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. It's good from long range.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
They'll go small with LeBron at the 4 and Davis at the 5. Then there's A-Train, and it's Reeves in at the 2-guard spot. That's the Laker 5.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
He rifled that one in from distance. A-Train's got 40 points.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Here's the pass to Turner. Dishes to Heel. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The 3 from MP. Good! Another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Here's Mathurin. Pass to Heel. They need this. Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And here's MP for 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
LeBron James. His 4th personal foul. The 4th team foul. At the line for the Pacers.
Young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Gabriel's checked in, and Rui Hachimura subbed in for Lonnie Walker. Then for the Pacers, Goga Bitadze's checked in for Jalen Smith. Chris Duarte comes in for Buddy Hield. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Nesmith. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review.
LeBron James.
Stop trying to take over the game.
Personal foul. 5th team foul. Shooting for Indiana, T.J. McConnell.
Right, it does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
During the Sixers' process days, Doris, they developed lots of undrafted players.
They certainly did, Kev. Look no further than a guy like T.J. McConnell, who entered the league in 2015. Philly allows T.J. to learn how to play the lead guard position. He got plenty of minutes. He could play through his mistakes, and all that experience was huge for McConnell's game.
Here he goes. Throwing passes towards A. McConnell with it. Clock at 6. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic.
Substitution on the court.
So it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They poured it on a dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining.
61. Thanks for coming out to support your team. Make sure to get home safely, and we'll see you at the next sporting event.
Why look too far into the future?
Oh, well, we can focus on the here.
Good game, MP.
Very seriously,
Generally,
Hello, who's got questions for me? Candace, hit us with a question.
Congratulations on being named Rookie of the Month. Your plus-minus has been very strong as of late. How do you keep that up while improving your efficiency?
Thanks, Candace. Math was definitely not my best subject, but I know efficiency is all about taking good shots. So I try not to, force anything. And lately, my teammates have actually been encouraging me to shoot more, so finding that balance is something I'm still learning,
So there were some concerns about your offensive upside coming into the league. Do you think your recent run has put a stop to those questions?
Listen, there's always going to be haters, That just comes with the territory. There are people who think that if you're older than 9... My man Johnny Luck, always rolling sevens. What you got for me, man?
Congratulations on your first Player of the Month award. How does it feel to be recognized by folks across the league as one of the top stars?
Thanks, Sean. I mean, of course it's amazing. It's kind of one of those things you aspire to as a kid. So when it happens this quickly, I just feel blessed, More than that, I think when our team wins games, the individual accolades take care of themselves. All done? All right, thanks, guys.
I think the score is about you. Pristine decision. Plus, I put on these.
There he is. Great, but
Saw little green bits, and now every day she has promise I will continue to get better.
tip-off goes to the Lakers. These teams feature great front courts, Brent. A little throwback to the old days of the NBA when big men ruled.
Well, the game has become so perimeter-oriented. These guys have a lot of skill, and they're going to be able to operate inside a phone booth, and we'll see if these big guys can find a way to dominate uniquely in the way that they bring their offensive prowess.
From deep, MP. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
And guys, we know that you come into every game with a chance of winning. But they were just totally outclassed.
Tough thing about that one is they also were playing a poor opponent, so no fire in that game, and that sticks with you a little bit.
Lillard against MP. Lillard passes to Nurkic. Excellent D there from Davis.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him.
And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, until last year.
Yeah, B.A., they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
The Trailblazers have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Grant the screen. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Oh, an appearance here by Logo Lillard. That's a deep 3.
And here's MP from outside. It's rebounded by Grant. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Simons passes to Lillard.
Los Angeles foul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Davis against Nurkic. Beyond the arc.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going. If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Pass to Nurkic. Simons outside. There's a screen by Nurkic. Simons passes to Nurkic. And he got the whistle.
Second team foul. Shooting for Portland, Yusuf Nurkic at the line for 2.
For Portland. And he makes both free throws.
And Nurkic, one of the tough guys that you rely on out there. You know, scary injury for him back in 2019, but able to overcome that roadblock and get himself back and healthy.
Portland trailing here. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining.
And Davis with the block.
That reach is so dangerous. AD uses it so well.
Well, Brent, while it was scary, Nurkic came back from injury just as good as ever.
Yeah, with a major injury like that, you figure it's going to alter your game, but really Nurkic has been able to get back in and kind of double down on what he does well. That's playing physical and being a post presence.
Lonnie Walker is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Thomas Bryant. Then it's MP. And it's Reeves in a 2-guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Simons passes to Graham. Three-pointer, no good. The Lakers trail. MP outside. The three is up. Hits a three-pointer. MP's got 14.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Again, the miss by Lillard.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense than trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. On the wing, Simons takes the three. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Los Angeles has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Sinks the tray. MP's got 9 points now in the quarter.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
As for the Lakers, you think this is the last team LeBron plays for?
You know, B.A., he certainly wants to play with his son. We know that. Now, whether that's in the purple and gold, only time will tell. It would definitely be fun to see them both with this storied franchise.
The Lakers making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Nurkic is checked in for Portland. Winslow comes in for Hart. Back to Lillard. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. He's got 9.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And here's MP from outside. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
To the left side wing. The three, here's Lillard. No good on the shot. And Los Angeles the other way now. From deep, MP. That's miss number 7 out of 14 attempts. For Portland, they've gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Hits the trifecta.
Smart play by Winslow. Move the ball. Find the open man. Good team play.
Jacks up a 3. And MP with the 3. MP's got 26 points.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Walker on the double team. And here's Simons outside. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
And Anthony believing in himself that time. Just zero hesitation on that jump.
And Davis slams it home.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Simons outside. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got 4 rebounds in the game. MP way outside. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And you think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
And Anthony Davis on the NBA's top 75 list. Brett, you think that was a controversial selection?
Well, I mean, it was mostly due to how young Davis still is. You can't argue with the all-NBA selection and numbers. And, of course, being a recent champion may have put him over the top. They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Rebound, the Lakers.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Knocks down the triple.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing and
Who wants a t-shirt?
Russell Westbrook in for Reeves. "56 seconds left to play in the first half. Simons outside. Nurkic to screen on Westbrook. Simons with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. And that one good.
Simons has a great change of pace when he comes off of those screens, so it might not look like he's going fast, but he might take an extra step. The guys just can't keep up with that.
Oh, got that one up quick. MP's got 38 points.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Shoots. LeBron with the rebound.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And the three-pointer goes. MP's got 41.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Here's Payton. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Hachimura. The three. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Hachimura's got his third bucket of the night.
Yeah, and this is a tough one to figure out because Rui hitting the three makes it really difficult to check.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Lakers ahead.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean...
If you want to know why they're dominating, look at the rebound. They are owning the glass on both ends, and they're doing a great job of turning those extra possessions into points.
Yeah, in terms of chasing down misses, this has been a clinic.
Kind of like you at the free throw line, and I have to chase down the ball.
All right, guys, let's talk about our players of the week for both conferences. And in the West, MP.
I've been really impressed watching him. I mean, he's facilitating this offense, making plays for his teammates and for himself.
Yeah, he's been the best player on the floor most nights. Really has.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2, and it's Winslow in at the small forward position.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
And he gets that one. MP's got 46.
What a find by LeBron James, setting up a great look that time.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
And you look at the career that LeBron has put together. One of the all-time greats. Amazingly lived up to them.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. And the immense pressure LeBron has had since day one of the NBA. Many others. He got it again! Sensational!
Once again, he hits the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance has tied him for third most 50-point games in a season. He just keeps delivering. Grant, the pass to Lillard. And he makes it on the layup. Lillard's got 17 points.
And Lillard just doing a great job of weaseling his way around the defense and getting into the paint.
And here's MP from outside. Pure from three-point range.
But we've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
And here's Hart. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. No good, a bit long that time.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Back to MP from deep. And again for three.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets. Here's Grant. That one is off. Some solid defense from James. Pass to Reeves. Back to MP. Launches it. Good! Another from 3.
He is unstoppable. Hits again from beyond the arc.
What an historic night for him shooting the ball. He now stands by himself for 3rd place in most threes. Here's Nurkic.
2 minutes.
Now it's Hart. They need this. And here is Winslow. Out of bounds. It'll be Lakers ball.
That's tough. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Bryant, he's checked in for James. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Eubanks, he's checked. Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for 2nd in most threes in a game. Here's Hart. Back to Eubanks. And he throws it down with one hand.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And here's MP from outside. Good! Another from 3.
Splashes home another 3, and he moves into 2nd place with that make.
Well, you got to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going in. He just keeps raining down the threes. Offensive rebound. Grant outside. Fires the 3. They get the rebound. Here's Eubanks. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Making the most of the second chance opportunity.
Hey, the hustle is real, and the hustle is rewarded. MP outside. And again for 3.
And of course it falls for him. And that 3 pushing him into the record books.
He is now tied for the most threes in a game. An incredible shooting night for him on a night we'll never forget.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys, 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Good! Another from 3.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
A new single-game record and a night that everyone will remember the rest of their lives. Timeout called. Portland.
Might want to guard MP. Just a suggestion.
And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Gabe. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one.
Your Lakers, 124. The Trailblazers, 74. Thank you, fans, for coming out and supporting your teams tonight. Get home safe, and we will see you at the next event.
Any additional motivation in this one? You look like you reached an extra gear out there.
I wouldn't say I had any extra motivation, but I did get a look at the teammate grade, and it backs up what you're saying. You know, it was definitely one of my best games of the season.
Now, you've mentioned teammate grades a couple of times recently. How important are they for your self-evaluation?
Well, listen, man, I'm a full-fledged believer in what this organization is doing with analytics. And the cool thing is it trickles down to everything that we do. Even our marketing department, does things based off data and research. Shout out to Freddie Novak, by the way. That's my guy. And that's just what I'm all about, man. Do things according to evidence, not old wives' tales or superstitions or anything like that.
It makes sense. Hey, thanks.
Yeah. Nate, what's up, man?
You've mentioned analytics and Freddie Novak quite a bit recently. Is that your way of giving a vote of no confidence to Atilla Akhtem?
Whoa. If I didn't say that, then no. That is not what it is.
Okay, then what is it?
It's more so just me expressing what's important to me, man. You know, I don't believe in doing things the old-fashioned way just because that's how we've always done them. Some things are classics for a reason, sure. But if you want to be the best in the world, you got to push that envelope, man. And if you don't want to, then someone else will. But all I know is I'm going to be that someone.
Saw you on 2K TV, boss. Was Chris Manning as nice as he seems in person?
White just dropped with potential trade details. Just mixed reaction on social.
Yeah, he just went on Top Takes Daily to talk about it. I mean, I got it all queued up if you want to check it out.
All right, let's do it.
So basically what I'm hearing right now is that Athellah Akpan is considering offering MP in 3 first-round picks in exchange for Shep Owens. But, I mean, the organization is obviously, this like internal debate about whether the price is actually too high, but this is what it's looking like to actually get the deal done.
Thank you. It's about time. Bring Shep home.
You're wrong, Perk. They'd be giving up a huge haul for a player they could have drafted just a few months ago. If I'm team president...
Okay, I'm confused. Because what is this part about Phil overruling Athellah?
Well, apparently Shep was Othellah's guy before.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense, actually. Because it always seems so personal to him. Like well beyond some sort of clash with Freddie.
Athellah has been using Nate to leak his agenda to the press.
Right.
So it's
Yo, these trade rumors are wild.
I ain't losing sleep over it.
Nor should you, okay? You are good in any hood.
Yeah, that's right. You know what? And it is kind of funny that the so-called Mr. Nice Guy keeps on running his mouth in the press so much.
And even here, in the middle of the season, Steve, some players are really putting in the work and playing with postseason energy.
Well, that's a mark of greatness in my book, Kevin. Guys who value every game and don't want any unnecessary losses on their record.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They'll go small with LeBron at the 4 and Davis at the 5. Then there's A-Train. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Reeves in at the 2. And the Rookie of the Month award named not so long ago. MP Greg once again taking home the honor.
And winning that award multiple times in a year is not easy. Hard to think of anyone else taking away Rookie of the Year from MP.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
Los Angeles foul. First personal foul.
Our appearance for Jrue Holiday, but that belies his greatness as a player.
You know, Greg, you can make the case Jrue Holiday is the prototypical two-way guard.
And, you know, and defense can sometimes go overlooked. Just one All-Star game, but
come on, MP.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
The balance between East and West after years of being dominated by the West is starting to even out some.
So the Lakers 5 right now. They'll go small with LeBron at the 4 and Davis at the 5. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then there's A-Train, and it's Reeves in at the 2.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And now we've got the intent.
Substitution on the court.
Long range from the inbound. Hits it from three-point range. A-Train's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Lakers.
A-Train. It's personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for the Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Or approach that he had in the first quarter when he was taking it straight to the teeth of the D and really creating contact. Like to see him get back to that here in this quarter.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. And the Lakers call time here.
And they're moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
26 seconds left in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Allen. From deep. Gabriel with the rebound. Gabriel's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the middle, here's Walker, and the dunk by Walker.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Carter, the pass to Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
And a terrific offensive display here from Giannis, just reminding us of how dominant he can be.
And so it's Milwaukee holding a very
With the score, your Bucks, 50.
It's obvious crashing the boards was a point of emphasis. They're rebounding by committee.
All right, and now time to give some recognition. Players of the Month. In the Western Conference, Luka Doncic.
This isn't the first, and it will not be the last one of these awards for Luka Doncic. A master at getting his own shot, as well as creating for others. Simply unstoppable on offense. Also a tremendous rebound in his position.
And that is a wrap. Now,
and as we we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the
So it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one.
Your Bucks, 118. The Lakers, 106. Thanks for coming up to support your team.
Sounds like a lovely weekend. What you have for lunch?
Yeah, Pete.
So, how you feeling, big guy? You nervous?
I wouldn't say nervous, but I don't do stuff like this normally, so I am kind of.
Okay, well, we're doing this on speakerphone, so if you need any help, we'll be jotting down some answers on our phones so we can show you.
More like suggestions. It's most important for you to handle this in a way that feels comfortable for you.
Mila, okay, so I haven't really seen them interact with each other much, but from what I understand, Othello is convinced that Freddie is angling for his job.
Wait, so it's not just about the PR initiatives?
Nah, man, I'm told it goes way beyond that, Again, you'd have to double check all this, but apparently Othello is paranoid about Freddie's relationship.
Let me ask you this. So has the paranoia showed up in other aspects of Othello's work that you're aware of?
I mean, the biggest example is the trade proposal. He thinks that if he trades me, that means that Freddie has failed. And if Freddie has failed, then Freddie gets fired. And if Freddie gets fired, then Othello's safe.
Whoa. So he's GMing now to save his job, not to help the team?
Exactly.
This is some pretty explosive stuff, man. But while we're at it, is there anything else I should know about?
I heard you were great at the leadership seminar.
We're about halfway through the season, and we have some teams that have really exceeded expectations, Clark.
Perhaps from the outside looking in, that's the case, B.A., but inside those locker rooms, I'm sure those teams really believed in themselves, and it was the outsiders that doubted.
And the Lakers starting 5. LeBron is the 4 with Davis at the 5 as they go small. Then it's MP, then it's Rui Hachimura, and it's Reeves in at the 2. And he makes it.
Davis using that athleticism to battle it out on the glass. From in that tight, hard to stop AD.
Now here's Wright. Pass to Kispert. The Lakers with a rebound. From deep, MP sinks it from distance.
You know, with AD's improved court awareness, when guys on his team get open, he'll find it.
MP's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc. Here's Porzingis. On the wing, Kuzma. Check by James. Kuzma drives in. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from James.
Well, the 27th pick in 2017, Kyle Kuzma made first team all-rookie. He was displaying just sort of significantly better shooting in the pros than he did in college at Utah.
Here's Porzingis following the score by the Lakers. Pass to Kispert. Shot to stop the run. Davis with a rebound.
0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution and some of it's just bad luck.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
Washington with the ball. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Kuzma, the pass to Wright. Porzingis with a screen on MP. Fires the 3. The Wizards with another miss. Well, you look at Kuzma's shooting percentages. His rookie season still his most efficient, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he stayed at about that same level. But as an offensive-minded player.
The Wizards have gone 0 for 5 to begin this game. Right against MP. Pass to Kispert. Outside Porzingis. And another miss by Washington.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And here's MP from outside. Buries it from 3. MP's got 8 points.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Anthony Davis. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Washington. The line right.
Take chances.
Hey, I know analytics shuns the mid-range game, but I tell you what, these guys have the shooters that can knock them down, and they're making it pay tonight.
The Wizards making a switch here. Morris is checked in.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggled to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
Now here's Kuzma. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. A deep 3 from MP. The quick look, no good that time.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and was maybe a step out of his range.
Just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, B.A., mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on
anything can be a foul.
Personal foul.
Shots are getting well contested. Great job drawing the foul.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
Washington making some changes. Gafford, he's checked in for Kuzma. Avdia comes in for Kispert. And Nunn is subbed in for Wright. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Bryant, he's checked in for Davis. Gabriel comes in for LeBron. Walker, he's checked in for Hachimura. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Reeves. And A-Train gets it to go.
Yeah, they're getting pummeled on the offensive board so far.
Well, guys, nobody's boxing out. I mean, I could go out there and get an offensive rebound. They're just watching. And if you're the coaching staff, that's unacceptable.
Now here's Porzingis. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Westbrook finds MP. And another three for the Lakers.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Porzingis against Bryant. On the attack, Morris. It's stolen by MP. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Launches a three. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Morris can't hit. MP against Nunn. MP, the pass to Walker. And here's MP from outside. And another three for the Lakers.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, Lakers look pretty much in control here.
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter.
Substitution on the court.
Then it's Dennis Schroeder, then it's MP, and it's Hachimura in at the small forward position. Right. An almost entire new group here. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Kuzma. Avdia comes in for Kispert. Nunn's checked in for Davis. And it's Morris in for Wright. From deep, MP. Oh, he nails it. 10 for 14 after that one.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Bryant against Porzingis. Porzingis with a screen on Westbrook. Here's Nunn. The shot comes out. Excellent D there from Westbrook.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this contribution.
Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Todd's checked in for Washington.
You look like you don't even want to be out there.
Tries a three off the inbound. And A-Train gets it to go. MP's got 12 now in this quarter.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Pass to Porzingis. Shoots over Bryant. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Los Angeles. Don't see too many 39-point leads in the NBA. Incredible. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. Back to the game after this break.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb.
Definitely they need to get out on the three-point shooters and contest.
And now it's time to bring up the Players of the Month in the NBA. In the East, Giannis on. Thanks for tuning in.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. Davis out there with DeLon Wright. And it's Kispert in at the three. So that's who Wes Unseld Jr. starts the second half with. And here is Kuzma. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And it's Wright missing. Well, Los Angeles shooting a red-hot 63% in this game. And here's MP from outside. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Here's Davis. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Porzingis finds Wright. On the wing, Kuzma. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Kuzma.
Miscue oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. On the wing, MP. Hounded by Wright. Here's Hachimura. Again, the Lakers score.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, B.A. Bradley Beal played for Coach Greg Popovich with the U.S. national team. And
Substitution on the court. At the line for Washington.
Injuries aside, you know, Porzingis' growth here in the league, I think, has been really quite rapid. It's clear that he puts in the time in practice to continue to refine his scoring ability and overall skill set.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers.
Your Wizards, 36. The Lakers, 87.
Washington with possession. Now they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Patrick Beverley out there with MP. Then it's Juan Toscano-Anderson. Then there's Tony Brown. And it's Gabriel in at center, locking down the middle. Screen by Toscano-Anderson. From deep, MP gets the 3 to fall. MP's got 49 in the game.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Driving to the basket. Hey, here's none for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. MP with it.
Another 50-point game from him, and he is now 3rd in the record books for most 50-point games in a season.
You can't deny the greatness we've seen from him all year long. He has performed at the highest level, night in, night out. To the middle. Here's Sykes. perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
There's the triple. Connects again from distance. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Sykes. Pass to Avdia. To the paint. Here's Carey. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Here's A-Train. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of...
There are high school refs better than you guys. Way better.
At the line for the Lakers, A-Train. 2 shots.
This game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
Also, lots of hustle on the offensive end, following shots and creating tons of second chance opportunities.
Kispert's checked in for Washington. Wright comes in for Sykes. Davis, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Walker comes in for Brown. And it's Wright missing. The Lakers have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's A-Train. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Right with the ball. And Davis picks him up defensively. And here comes the break. Here's A-Train. And again.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now.
And, you know, Beverly made his name with his defense. I mean, a clever player uses his quick hands to steal the rock. He also is physical and disruptive.
Pass to Todd. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures and different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
Here's A-Train. Yes, great play by Walker to set it up.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Pass to Carey. Shoots over Davis. And again, Washington, no good. Los Angeles has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W for the Lakers.
And a big part of their success was the second chance buckets they secured tonight.
Yeah, it's just proof that being aggressive on the boards can pay game-winning dividends.
And they add to the win column, their 19th victory.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line.
Just 2 gamers since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for A-Train.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Right outside. Pass to Nunn. Back to Wright for 3. Davis with a rebound. Now Los Angeles with it. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Another one falls. Amazing. 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Kicks it out to MP. Pass to Gabriel. On the wing, MP. 6 on the shot clock. Good! Another from 3.
And the threes just don't stop. Another shot and another make.
Yes, and he's starting to creep up that list now for the most three-pointers in a game. We'll see if he keeps it going. Right outside. And so they...
Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Washington. Kuzma.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And here's MP from outside. And that one drops.
Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Boy, this...
Exit the building carefully and arrive home safely.
Good game, MP.
What's up, everybody? All right, man, why don't you kick us off, Nate?
What do you think of the report that the team is considering packaging you and 3 unprotected first-round picks for Shep Owens?
I mean, if that's actually on the table, I think someone got a screw or two loose, frankly speaking. I mean, I wouldn't trade me for Shep straight up. And then you're going to throw in three first-round picks, unprotected. Nah. Oh, man, that's wild. John, talk to me, man.
Hey, have you spoken with management about these rumors?
No, they actually haven't approached me.
So you haven't been at all reassured about your place here? I mean, you've been playing remarkably well.
No, I have not heard anything. I mean, you'd think I would, right? But that's just goes to show where we are.
Okay. Thanks, MP.
All right, cool. I think I'm done. You guys have a good night.
Get after it, MP. Good, MP. P, how you feeling? I saw you, bro. Come on now.
talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And, Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They'll go small with LeBron at the 4 and Davis at the 5. A-Train is out there at Patrick Beverly, and it's Hachimura in at the 3 slot.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And they go to the intentional foul.